our play is to come in, put a lipstick job on it. We're gonna touch up some of the rot around the windows, throw some new paint on the walls, and literally do a walkthrough with OpenDoor where we can come together and put an offer together. Bobo, what up, bro?
What up, what up?
Not much, man. How about you?
I am having me some coffee.
Dude, that's what's up. Little afternoon pick-me-up.
We got out for the 170.
Boom. 170 on Fury?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Should have been good to go on that.
Awesome. Yeah.
What you decide about the angry tenant?
So I got an offer on Del Rey, preliminary offer on it. Yeah, we're at like 49 on it. So there's clearly room for profit. I let him know the status of the tenant and that there may be a situation where they would have to be evicted. And he's like, hey, just let me know what we can, try to work something out. And I know this fund, because obviously we've pivoted and focused our strategy on the retail fund areas. I know this fund is hungry for deals, bro, because just like the rest of the market, dude, it's harder to find consistent discounted properties, right? Harder to find wholesale, true wholesale deals. So they may be willing to kind of press it, man, and work with it. I could even ask him if they might be willing to take on the tenant and deal with that eviction process if that's what it came to. So.
Well, yeah, my guys pretty much like send the contract.
Send it. Lock it up. Lock it up, and we'll figure out how to do it. With that one, I would send the contract that says 60 business days, just so we got some time to kind of work the minutia. Yeah. Send the 60 business day contract on that one. That way we got time to try to pivot, and be great if we can get the tenant out prior to, and that'd put us in a better position.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
You hear the little baby in the background?
Was that Emerson?
Yeah, little Emerson. She going a little cray-cray. She came along for the ride. She said she wanted to come with us and come check this Gaston house out.
Oh, I got you. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, Jesse went in here and he put a little lipstick job on it. He painted it in a day.
Dang, boy.
Yeah, I told him, hey, let's just clean this up a little bit so that when we do this walkthrough with OpenDoor, it's a little bit more presentable, and hopefully they can stay pretty firm on their offer for it.
So the homie did get busy. He painted it in a day.
Painted it in a day, bro. I mean, you just grab those thick 18-inch naps, the big rollers. Those things handle the business, dude. They roll quick. And then you just got to cut in with the smaller 12-inch and then paint brushes for the cutting. So, we'll see.
That's dope.
Yeah, bro.
So yeah, you're going to check it out and see what it look like.
Yep. Yeah, let's get a contract on the Fury. Let's send a contract on Del Rey.
Yeah, we'll lock them in. On Fury. I gave her a heads up that it was in her inbox. I did kind of put a rush on it. I told her I would like to get it in today, so I got the date on that contract for today.
Awesome. Good deal.
You gave me the go ahead on this one, so I'm going to go ahead and get this one sent out too.
Boom, boom. Ain't bad for a Friday.
Not bad at all. Miss Patricia from ATL, she said 90 was a little bit too low.
Oh, from the other Columbus one? Columbus, Georgia?
Yeah.
Yep.
Needed to repair.
Yeah.
I don't think it's dead though.
Yeah. I mean,
because she was like, is that? I feel like I should have said 80. and then came up to 90. But like you said, I didn't want to like disrespect her because we was already kind of low.
Yeah.
But after I told her 90, it's like, if you know, can't come up a little bit higher. I was like, nah. I usually come lower than that, but I was like, you know, we already kind of down there, and I just want to give you my best offer. So, you know, so she, you know, she wasn't mad about it, but she was like, she thinks she can do better.
Yeah.
But I was just like, well, if you need, I always offer to help. You know, if you need anything, you need to run over some numbers, you need a realtor, I'm here to help.
Awesome.
You know, even though we couldn't help you out on this deal, so yeah, I don't think it's dead.
Love it, dude. Yeah, I saw one of my buddies posted a picture on Facebook today, and he was talking about these low ceilings. And then I looked at like the flooring. I'm like, that's the freaking Swansea house that I walked the other day.
You talking about Russ?
Yeah, you know Russ?
I don't know him. I seen him on Facebook.
Oh,
that's
Russ.
The one you that you was gonna offer a 75, and you went down to 50.
Yep. Dude, that was a scary house, bro. Yeah, that thing was tilting sideways, bro. Had me feel like I was leaning on some syrup or something.
One of them little 6-foot ceilings, boy.
For real. Yeah, I told him, I'm like, hey, that looks like Swansea, Russ. Guaranteed. I don't know. I haven't checked Facebook to see if he responded yet. But yeah,
real low.
I'm pretty sure guaranteed that's the Swansea seller. They're just fishing a little bit, trying to see what they can floss out on some offers.
They might come back around too.
Yeah. Kind of cool how small the network is, how everyone knows everyone. Like, hey, good chance that next person you bring by is one of my buddies.
Yeah.
And the person. Look at this girl. Look at her. She go cray cray.
Having a good time.
Yep. She going in. She's watching Bubble Guppies on the big screen.
Bubble Guppies, what is that?
It's a little kid show, bro. A little cartoon.
I have never heard of that one.
It's newer. Your kids, your kids are probably too grown to know about the bubbles.
Yeah.
About the bubbles. Yeah, bro. Well, that's what's up. Let's get them 2 contracts inked up.
Deal, bro.
What about Diamond's deal?
I said I was trying to revive it for her, but
I feel so bad, Jason. Like, I just want her to have a freaking closing.
Yeah, she getting close. I think she's actually working with her mom, and she said next week, her time will be free to get back on it next week. But yeah, she just wanted to see if I could call, see if that guy would go for 80,000 or something, or 90,000. But I was like, would the fund still get it since it needs so much work?
If they can agree on a price, yes. They did not put a do not buy on that, which is crazy. But it's got to be, it's an insane offer.
Yeah.
Hey, we just pulled up, Jay. I'm gonna walk this house. I'll call you back once we hit the road again.
Okay, sound good.
All right, broski. So we just closed on this property last week. Seller reached out to us through our website. We were able to meet him on site, walk through the property, and come up with an offer that worked for both parties. So instead of coming in here and turning over the entire property and flipping it, our play is to come in, put a lipstick job on it. We're gonna touch up some of the rot around the windows, throw some new paint on the walls, and literally do a walkthrough with OpenDoor where we can come together and put an offer together. In this current market climate, unless the house is in a higher end area where we're gonna put updated fixtures, it doesn't make much sense to flip a house because there's such low inventory that either these big institutional investors are willing to pay more, or even some retail buyers might come in and scoop it up. Now, OfferPad and OpenDoor Don't do any type of creative deals. You can't double close. You can't assign a contract to these buyers. You do have to physically hold title and gain possession of the property before selling it to them. But for those that have a little bit of capital and can make some move, take down some local inventory in the market, it's definitely a good play to maximize your equity position instead of getting in the trenches and spending so much time on flipping these houses. So let's take a quick walk inside where we can go through some of the work that Jesse did. He's got 2 days in so far where he's gone through so you can see here, he came in with a standard agreeable gray paint color. He had one of them real thick 18-inch naps that you can handle these walls and take care of it super quick. Now he's just got to come in. He's going to cut in around the corners. We're going to rip up this little vinyl floor and put some new laminate on it and literally submit it to OpenDoor as it sits. Again, a house that's not in one of your better neighborhoods, it just doesn't make sense to do a high-end remodel where you end up spending more money than you would quickly selling it to one of these big institutional investors. Now, we've worked with some of our students on the same strategy in some of the larger metro markets as well. However, the partnerships that we have with some of these big hedge funds are much, much more lucrative because we can literally put a contract in place, we can submit it to our hedge fund partners and still get a full price offer on these houses in the major metro areas. So instead of physically buying the house, taking it down, fixing it up, we can quickly turn it, set it to closing without having any of our own money or equity in the property. Columbia, South Carolina, we don't have these big institutional investors, right? So in these cases, sometimes we'll have to take down the asset, again, put some lipstick job just like we're going through in this case, and then submit it to some of these new iBuyers that are coming into the market. So in here, again, we're not gonna fix up the bathrooms at all. A little bit of paint on them, make it look a little bit better, a little more presentable. And we should be able to get an offer pretty close to what this thing would sell fixed up. And we're spending maybe 1/3 of the cost. So again, in order to stay on the cutting edge of the market, you gotta see where things are going. Great leaders, great visionaries are playing 4, 5, 6 moves ahead instead of trying to play a game of checkers where you're literally just calculating your next move, right? You gotta see what's going on behind the scenes. You gotta read where we're at in the current market cycle. And again, I've said this in previous videos, but the name of the game is speed. Get in and out of these properties as quick as you can because time is money plus velocity on top of your money. The quicker you can pull it out, the quicker you can reposition it into your next investment to pull out more opportunities. So as a visionary, you gotta stay on the cutting edge and you gotta constantly be able to pivot, right? Work that pivot because it's gonna position you for that next play. Keep the momentum going and make lots and lots of money for your business. You guys get out there, stay consistent, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side. So we're walking through the house, creating a scope of work and a punch list on an app called Site Audit Pro. $15 one-time purchase, you got access to the app and you can use it for putting together your scope for any project that you're ever doing. So whenever Jesse is stepping into a new project, I'll create a quick scope. And then when we get towards the end of the project, I'll create a punch list so I can point out the areas that need addressing. And if there's something that really stands out and we're really close to the end, we pull out the blue tape and we can slap it on the wall. That way, pointing out through the Site Audit Pro app, but we're also physically putting it to the areas that need work, right? So in this case, boom. We're gonna need to place some new linoleum on the floor. Everything else, he can cut it in, cut in the paint, and we're good. In the kitchen,